एक और बेबी कर ले
अगर मैं कर सकता हूँ तो
ओह।
इस बार आप काम पे जाना, मैं बच्चा पालूंगा। एडिटर कट दिस आउट प्लीज, थैंक यू। Okay, I have a question for you. Shall I? How would you rate being a pilot compared with other jobs, such as being an engineer, doctor? Now, I'm not comparing कि कौन सी अच्छी है कौन सी खराब है, but I'm asking this कि if you let's say give a pilot out of a scale of 1 to 10, let's say 8, what would you give a doctor?
Personally, I think being a doctor is a very tough job.
It is the toughest if you ask.
I feel even as a patient going to a hospital,
It's a tough job.
it's a very tough job. and like I can't even survive a few minutes, a few hours in the hospital. So
देखो बहुत depressing सा हो जाता है ना.
it's a very sad environment, and I feel that right now because I'm not a doctor, and I'm sure doctors are used to that environment and they pretty much grow over it. But I still do feel it's a very tough job, and people who do it, who actually put themselves for, you know, social service like this after taking loads of money, of course.
नहीं, but पढ़ना भी तो पड़ता है. They study for like what?
But still, they are serving people, right? They are.
But हाँ,
serving
at the end of the day, it's a very noble profession.
Yeah, so they are serving people at the end of the day, and that is a very tough job. On the other hand, it's like grass is always greener on the other side. वो वाली भी बात नहीं है. Likewise, same way, I would say they might find our profession difficult, right?
नहीं यार, डॉक्टर का ज़्यादा मुश्किल है. You can't deny that. उनके वो टर्म्स देखें जो शब्द बोलते हैं, वो शब्द प्रोनाउंस नहीं होते कई सारे. इतने लंबे लंबे तो शब्द होते हैं, इतने तो
यार
बोलना चाहो
actually honestly बात ये है कि it's not just the profession, it's also the path you take to reach that profession, and जो मेहनत लगती है to become a doctor, to actually reach there is too much.
another level. I
Hats
agree.
off to everyone
इतनी
who does it.
पढ़ाई भाई. A doctor, someone who's becoming a doctor of your age
I
would
know.
still be studying
Yeah.
while you've already worked and earned for the last 6 years.
6 years, and that is what is commendable, because I cannot think of, you know, studying for so long. So compared to a doctor, definitely I believe the medical profession, the medical line is way more difficult, and it's not even about just the difficulty that we can compare. Generally speaking, aviation field, and especially pilot as a profession,
बहुत आसान है.
is a very easygoing, fun, glamorous sort of a job. You do get a lot of perks, that is there, and for the
It's serious when you're flying.
Yeah.
Like when you're operating the aircraft, it is serious. तब मजाक नहीं होता. But otherwise, overall, हाँ, it's a little.
yeah
At least बाहर से it does seem glamorous.
yeah, but it's also very very tedious.
Flying.
Yeah.
Flying, हाँ, if you're flying long sectors, if you have 4 sectors a day, and हाँ, that does get a little tiring.
It is tedious because it gets to your body. You're waking up, you have no schedule.
Sleep
It's
schedule.
not like just any other doctor or any other profession. You can wake up, go for your corporate job at 8 or 9, and then reach home by 5 p.m. You might have to wake up at 3 a.m. at some point, and you know.
Waking
weird
up at
hours.
random hours. Plus, पता है नहीं क्यों थकते हैं फ्लाइंग. मेरे को आता समझ में नहीं आया फ्लाइंग में क्यों. I know the scientific reasons, sleep, your pressurization cycles,
Yeah.
less oxygen, blah blah. But then all we're doing is sitting there doing nothing. मतलब कई बार तो when I'm doing 4 sectors, I don't even get up from my seat. I'm sitting on my seat for such a long time कि मतलब भूख.
I think we don't realize as pilots
But
how
that
much.
gets tiring somehow.
I think we don't realize that as pilots how much your brain is involved in the cockpit.
But हाँ, actually mental work, especially during your takeoffs and landings and preparation and everything, ना वहाँ पे your mind is working constantly. You're not doing physical work, but you're doing a lot of mental work, and they want you fit physically.
Yeah.
है ना? Weird.
I think it's just like any other road trip or something that we take. हम रोड ट्रिप्स पे जाते हैं.
हाँ, थक जाते हैं ना when you reach there.
हाँ.
बैठे हुए हो.
वैसे बैठे हुए हैं, कुछ नहीं किया हमने, सिर्फ ड्राइव किया, बट हम थक जाते हैं क्योंकि ड्राइविंग टेक्स अप अ लॉट ऑफ कंसंट्रेशन.
Even the passenger भी थक जाता है because वो भी they're like looking around doing stuff. दिमाग तो चल ही रहा होता है. Okay, how would you rate a life as a pilot from 1 to 10?
10.
10? मतलब एक ही साल फ्लाइंग करो, अच्छा है, मैं तो 10 ही दूंगा.
10.
ठीक है, you're giving 10 to a pilot. How much would you give to a doctor from 1 to 10? In terms of everything, overall, a doctor.
6.
6.
6 or 10.
Okay. How much would you give, let's say, an engineer?
Why am I being how much would you give an engineer?
You can ask your question in your turn, no?
So you tell me, how would you rate an engineer?
I personally love engineering. मतलब मैंने कभी करी नहीं, but I love the whole concept of it, of working with machines. Technically, I love mechanical engineering more because I love machines. So I would give an engineer who are actually working on their core field and working on their core jobs, I would give them a good 8, 9. But I would also give a pilot only about an 8. I wouldn't give a 10 to a pilot.
Why?
Why? It has its own disadvantages. Not everything is hunky dory, no? अभी जैसे salaries इतनी कम हो रखी हैं. I mean, they're still quite a lot, but still कम तो हो ही रखी हैं salaries. Random waking hours. I have to struggle to get an off on a festival. अभी होली आई थी. On Holi this year, I woke up at what, 3 o'clock, 2 o'clock. I went, I did a flight, came back, 11 बजे घर पहुंचा, and then I played Holi all sleepless.
But then like this, what is the one profession that you would actually give 10 on 10?
जिनको किराए के पैसे आते हैं. माँ बाप ने प्रॉपर्टी कर दी, all you have to do is 31 तारीख को जाओ, पैसे इकट्ठे करो, झोला भर के लाओ और ऐश करो, मौज मारो, काला धन, जो गाड़ी लेनी है लो, जो करना है करो. That's a 10 on 10, man.
ये भी ठीक है.
बाकी दिन अपना पार्टी करो मस्त पूरे महीने.
What about a teacher?
A teacher? यार देखो, अब ऐसे आप ऐसे noble professions पूछोगे ना, तो I'll have to give a higher rating. Teacher's life is tough. Handling a group of 40 students all day, especially with your small kids, is a pain. मुझे पता है ना, I'm handling one. तो you not the baby.
चल झूठा.
Oh, I thought you were talking about the baby.
तो टीचर्स लाइफ इज टफ. पूरे दिन बोलना, और वो भी बहुत टायरिंग हो जाता है. एंड द वर्स्ट पार्ट इज दे आर नॉट पेड एज मच एज दे शुड बी फॉर हाउ मच दे वर्क. ऑनेस्टली मैम, मेरी बात मानोगे ना, मैं मतलब ऑनेस्टली सीरियसली बताऊंगा, टीचर शुड बी पेड मोर देन अ पायलट.
I agree.
बट दे आर नॉट. नोवेयर इवन, मतलब आसपास भी नहीं है. मतलब जितना तो पायलट ट्रेनी फर्स्ट ऑफिसर का स्टाइपेंड होता है ना, उतनी तो टीचर्स की सैलरी है.
No, but actually, pilot profession also you do need to be paid that much because you're actually preparing for emergencies.
हाँ मतलब ठीक है, it's a life critical job. Teacher की job is not a life critical
Yeah.
job. मतलब
But the
हमारे
amount
हाथ में life
of
है
work
सबकी.
that they do is.
But the kind of work that they do, they are literally shaping the next generation.
Yeah.
है ना? Our teachers didn't do a good job. You deserve your salary. अच्छा, would you, if you had the option, would you like to relive your school life again?
Oh, any day. Any day.
Ask me the same question.
I was just talking to Muskan about it the other day. I would love to go back to school and even live one day of that life again. I loved school life.
Ask me that question.
I know your answer, but for the audience.
Oh no, not a single day. Bloody hated it. Every bit of it. Every freaking second of it. मेरे को nightmare आते हैं कि मैं वापस स्कूल पहुंच गया हूँ. And I'm having to study integration, differentiation, kinematics all over again.
Nightmare तो मेरे को भी आते हैं.
So going back to school.
नहीं, नाइटमेयर मेरे को आते हैं कि कल फिजिक्स का पेपर है और मैं मैथ्स पढ़ के चली गई.
मेरे को भी आते हैं. Oh shit, मेरे को पेपर देना, मुझे कुछ आता नहीं है अभी तक. That happens.
बोर्ड वाला पेपर है and मैं भूल गई और सब.
कुछ नहीं आता. I know. That happens. Okay. Do you have any more questions to ask?
I think we should leave it on to the audience.
So this was podcast episode 1.
This was podcast episode 1. If you did enjoy it,
Let
us know. And if you do want to watch us chit chat and talk like this, do let us know.
We can make a million of these.
Yeah.
Basically हमें हमारे daily life में कैमरा ऑन करना है.
Yeah.
This is like a sit down vlog.
Yeah. Also, you can always let us know the topics. Like today's podcast was pretty general. We had no direction to it, but you can always let us know what particular topics you want us to talk about.
We would be happy to talk about.
Yeah. Aviation, non-aviation, everything works.
Whatever you guys want.
Please comment down below and watch this video. If you like it, give it a thumbs up and like, share, comment and subscribe. सही तो है?
आप सही है ना? आपने पिछला बोला like, share, comment, subscribe and share the video. It's okay. होता है. Alright, that's about it for this one, guys. We'll see you in the next क्या podcast.
If you want to see another one.
Let us know.
Okay, bye.